Hi, I'm Kaylee Nicks from KrugerNet News for 2009 Food for the Hungry. I'm here in Mount Vernon at the local branch of the Salvation Army. Founded almost 150 years ago, the Salvation Army is famous for its many ministries used to reach any and every need in the community. Originating in England, the Salvation Army is now active all over the world. Most commonly recognized for their red buckets and bell ringing at Christmas time, other outreaches include thrift stores, recreation centers, and rehabilitation programs, as well as help for all ages from youth camps to elderly services. They deal with issues such as human trafficking, disaster relief, and service abroad with the Salvation Army World Service Office. But the Salvation Army has an outreach right here in Mount Vernon that is truly one of a kind. I'm here at the Harbor, a place where families can get a hot meal and teens can remain safe while being mentored in a protected Christian environment. I'm here today to speak with Major Bob Bender, who's going to give us an inside look at what the Harbor is all about. Major Bender, I'd really like to thank you for joining us today. Can you please tell us how you're involved with the Salvation Army?
Well, Kaylee, I'm an officer in the Salvation Army. My wife and I are both fully ordained ministers, and we have been stationed here in Mount Vernon since 2002.
Now, the Salvation Army has a lot of wonderful ministries and outreaches, but one specific to Mount Vernon that is very unique is the Harbor. And can you please explain what the Harbor is?
Our little neck of the woods is unique probably to, well, I know, to everything east of the Mississippi. And I want to say the whole country, and maybe even the whole world, because we have the Harbor here. And what the Harbor is, it first originated to be a family center. It seemed like there wasn't enough things for families to do, affordable things. So the vision that the original officer had for the Harbor was it was a place for families to come to eat, to enjoy themselves, to play games, and just to chill out and in a safe environment. And one of the other things that's unique is that we have actually a restaurant. It's called a cafe, the Harbor Cafe, which supports somewhat the whole Harbor program, and anyone who is in need is able to get a meal at a really reduced rate or free if they need it. And the great thing about this place is that you come in, you know, you see the atmosphere of the Harbor, and it is a family setting. What has transpired over the years in the evening is that it's turned into not just this family center, but it's turned into a place for teens to come, young people. And the ages range from anywhere from, I don't know, 8, 9 to, we've had as old as 21, 22-year-olds come. And on any given night, the nights that we're open from Tuesday through Saturday. And we try to stay open until 9 o'clock, but and it can go from 20 kids to however many. It's been low lately, but and what we try to do is we try to have mentors that try to steer the teens in the right direction. They also can earn Harbor bucks. They can earn, well, what I mean by that, what we do is we try to put them to work. And if they sweep the floor, if they take the garbage out, if they do the dishes, they can earn these little Harbor bucks that we made and get a piece of candy, or even get a meal if they want to, cheeseburger or whatever. So the uniqueness is that this is not it. This is the cafe. We have a whole upstairs that has drama. We used to have a learning center up there, and it's pretty active when it gets going, and when it, you know, on any given day we can fill up for breakfast. So it's a good place to come, and we try to provide a safe haven, really, for the teens and for families to come, and make it affordable at the same time. And it's one unique ministry in the Salvation Army.
Now, you mentioned that patrons can come in and sometimes receive a free meal. Why give away a free meal? Well,
you know, there is a lot of need in the community. Hunger is I mean, you know, food's a basic necessity. And one of the things that we believe in the Salvation Army, and our early founder, is that, you know, if we want to preach the gospel, if we want to share Christ with someone and they're hungry, you know, for me, I need to eat if I'm going to listen. And a lot of times that's where our motivation comes. Our motivation for helping people is our love of God. And the free meals, there is a need for people to have that opportunity to come into a restaurant, to a cafe, and to sit down as a family and to have a free meal, because there is a need. Now in our community though, I tell you, our community and Food for the Hungry has made a big dent in providing food for people and those basic necessities, and that's where that Food for the Hungry and the Harbor connect, is by us being able to give the free meals, and Food for the Hungry enables us to do that in a lot of ways. And the need's there, and you get a young kid that does some work for you. You get a young kid that looks like he may need a meal, or somebody passing through town, or a family that's hit hard times. They just don't have enough, and they just want to get out. We're able to do that, and that's the uniqueness of this thing. And at the same time, it does not. We don't try to belittle people. It is the ministry, though, of that's the core of our ministry.